let such thoughts hover around me. I don't think. I just don't, water them. I just don't let them thrive. Such thought that I'm not good at it, somewhere I'm lagging behind like this way. I don't think so. Whatever I have been doing so far. So I'm really grateful to that, to the people, to the Skype app, and the people I have connected with so far. So I don't have any complaints.
Trying to learn by myself and I started reading books. I purchased 1 week okay Alchemist.
Oh, great. I
One
also
week
read
ago I
this book.
purchased. Mm. It is a good
Mhm.
book. Just I read maybe 2 or 3 pages.
Okay,
I
okay.
am never to get much time to read
So
this.
did you order this?
No, just I went in my market, just
Okay,
1 or 2
from the
kilometers
market.
from here. Yes, and here is every each and every book available here, so I can get easily
Okay, okay, great, great.
because it
We
is
know
a
the value of
educational
books,
place. Yeah, it is
reading.
it is a very good book. So what about attitude of everything maybe like this book? And have you ever read
Yeah,
attitude
this
is
is
yeah.
this is what I was saying that I read this book, but I read this I think five years ago.
Oh my God, 5 years ago. Oh my God. It is really long journey. 5 years.
Yeah, that time I was on my journey, so I used to read something. So sometimes I would read, sometimes I would write down a few words. This I earlier used to do. So there I got this book. Actually, I think my niece, she just gave it to me. I went there at my brother's place, and there I just saw this book and I started reading a few pages. And she was like, "If you are liking, then you can take this." I'm like, okay. And then I read. Hmm.
Okay, so I have a question for you, and maybe people there have been asked you many times to you. Just I want to know what is the difference between a spoken English or communication skill.
Spoken English and communication skill. See, two of
What
the
is
things.
different?
There are two aspects. It is not one thing. Sometimes we think that I can speak in English, so I have a very good command over communication skills. I can communicate with the people effectively, impressively. So this we think, and
Hmm.
that's a I think misconception we have. So two of the aspects here. Spoken English meaning talking about everything in English. Okay, and communication skill, it is an art, like how you convey your thoughts across, right? That makes a
Hmm.
big difference. And
Right, right.
anyone can learn this because it is a skill, it is an art. And same goes with the English language, but we should not be having such misconception that once we know the language, once we have the very good command, so we know how to deal with the people effectively, how to communicate with them effectively. So there is a misconception. These
Yes,
are
yes, you're
two
absolutely
different
right.
aspects. And once you have both of the things, you have both of the things
Hmm.
and the command, like you know English, you know how to speak in English effectively, and you are speaking and communicating with the people so impressively and in a very proficient way. So this means it's a cherry on cake.
You're absolutely right. And nowadays, mostly people they are trying to enhance their knowledge in English language because of their communication skill. And doesn't matter, speak your Hindi language or like your mother tongue, MTI. Matter is that how you are able to convey your thought or not. Like
Hmm.
we are talking to each other, and I'm just trying to make you understand, and you are not able to get my point. So this is not a good communication skill. Communication skill it means if I'm able to make you understand, that is the good communication skill. Just I'm trying to enhance my knowledge, and you know everything. No need to tell you about my communication
Yeah.
skill, like my spoken language. So, what about your journey so far? And you have been practicing a lot of journey. So, how was your experience so far in English language and both communication skill?
Hmm.
May I know?
Yeah, of course. So far, so good, I would say. No complaint. The thing is, I'm not really regular with the practicing, meaning conversation. but anyhow I'm managing. And the thing is, when you take a gap, and that moment you are feeling like lacking, so that's not right. So in my opinion, I don't think so. If I don't have time to do the conversation, I don't think, and I don't let such thoughts hover around me. I don't think. I just don't, water them. I just don't let them thrive. Such thought that I'm not good at it, somewhere I'm lagging behind, like this way. I don't think so. Whatever I have been doing so far, so I'm really grateful to that, to the people, to the Skype app, and the people I have connected with so far. So I don't have any complaints.
Great. So, when did you start your journey English journey, like a spoken language? So, how many challenges did you face? Like, which type of struggle have you
Mhm.
seen in your whole journey? Entire journey, maybe.
I think so many challenges I faced. When it comes to that time, if I tell you, when it came to deal with the people, so it was the biggest job for me. So I would fear that time. I didn't have the courage to deal with the male specifically, and now I can talk with anyone comfortably, confidently. I don't have any fear, any inhibitions. Even I think I can make them fear. I don't know.
Yes, yeah, you're absolutely right. And yeah, because of your communication skill and you have a good over command in English language, definitely you can make them fear of you. Definitely it will happen.
No, no, it was totally. I was like saying this in a sarcastic way, jokes apart. Okay. So yeah, that time I had a big fear of dealing with the male. 3 years ago. It has been, I think, more than 3 years when I initiated this journey of speaking, meaning doing the self-talk, and I would make videos and I would upload them on YouTube. So it has been, I think, more than 3 years. And I used to get stuck so many times. And when it came to make the video, sitting in front of the camera and then making video, so it was a big challenge for me. Like, what more I can say? And so many
Mhm.
takes I used to take, meaning rest, I can say, cuts, yeah. When it comes to make a video of 3 minutes, the time spanning is 3 minutes. So I would take a cut. You can say I would, yeah, take a cut. So it was in the
Mhm.
number of 40 to 50 cuts in one particular video. But that time I had big passion. I was totally, I can say, drenched with the sweating, as I needed to, just switch off the fan, and then I was making the video. So it was quite challenging, even though I was doing so because of my passion, my fascination towards language.
Great. Nice to hear you, and I'm glad. And I'm also learning from your side, and I watch your video mostly time, not like every day, because I'm also inspirant, no aspirant, like you can say I'm a student, so I'm preparing for government lawyer. But it is really little bit difficult for me to at the same time to work. Like I'm also trying to learn English language, and as well I'm trying to search a job, go a private job. As well I'm trying to do hard work because of my job like government officer. So it is really little bit difficult. Let's see what will happen. But to be honest, I'm telling you, there is no vacancies related to law, and that's why I'm not so interested to do hard work
Okay, so
because
do
of
you
my
have any
job.
plan B?
I don't have any plan B. Just I'm trying to get a such a job. Let's see.
I think you can teach about law in English.
Maybe if possible, then I would try to teach. Maybe because
You
here
can
is a
take the
huge amount of
classes
coaching
of
in my
law.
yes, yes. Here here is a huge amount of coaching in related to law. Maybe you can see more than 10 institute here because it is
Okay.
very big city. It is a you can say related to law city. Mostly you can find easily
Which
everywhere
city?
each and
I forgot. In which city you live? I
Prayagraj,
forgot.
Allahabad.
Okay, great, great.
Yes, and just I wanted to know, and just I wanted to ask you about why is English so important? Why is so important?
See, I think a little bit you also might know, uh, as we all are in this path, we are following this path to have a very good command, to just grasp that kind of fluency and the confidence level. So I can say why it is so much important to speak in English, and I would say it's not about just only speaking in English; it's about your confidence level as well. See, you are speaking, hypothetically, I'm saying, you're speaking English and you are not making any mistakes, grammatical mistakes, be it pronunciation mistakes. But there is one aspect that's missing, that is called your confidence level. As you are fearing this much, so you are not comfortable. You are sitting in front of anyone, and there you are bound to speak in English, but there is one thing missing, that's your confidence level. So I think it's of no use. It's totally futile because once you are not being able to say the things confidently, you are
Yes,
seeing here and there, okay, and you are not being able to make a good eye
I can.
contact and so many things, okay. So I think it's waste. There is, I think, no avail.
Yes, yes, you're absolutely
So
right.
it's
And it is,
important.
yeah, it
Yeah,
is so important because of our communication skill. And mostly people they are trying to, like me, I'm also trying to get a job, and maybe I can get a job because of English language. And it is a most important thing, do to do in your life
exactly.
definitely because if you have a good communication skill as well, you know how to speak your English language and like effortlessly, like you are speaking nowadays. You are doing great job, and I,
Thank
I
you.
watch your movie, I watch your video. So this is a good thing, and you are providing good content, and mostly people they are watching your video and they are getting motivated from your video. So this is a good thing, and they can learn and they can speak like you, not like you, maybe better than you. So this is a good a thing to get from there, and the second thing is that mostly people they are trying to learn English language just because their job, like me,
Yeah,
they are
true.
searching job because they don't have another any type of skill, like they don't have a good education as well, any another diploma. So that's why they are not able to get job because of their communication skill, as you can say, English spoken. And everywhere you can find easily in English language. Without English, if you are thinking that I can survive my life properly, so you are making yourself fool, and it
Yeah,
will never
true
happen.
that.
It will never happen in this era or current scenario. Mostly people, if I talk about kid, oh my God, they speak very well because they are studying in English medium, is English medium school, so they know how to speak, and then they can make you feel shy because they know how to proper, and they speak very fast. Before some days I went near the Ganga. Oh my God, there were a child maybe 2 or 3, they were talking to each other very fast. I got surprised. Oh my God, because
Okay.
yes, yes, it's the true, because they are belonging to in Delhi city, like Delhi. So that's why they just came here to just take a bath, and so that's why and
Okay.
I got motivated from them. Oh my God, how it is possible?
Hmm.
They are speaking very fast without making any mistake. Just you can say sentence by sentence. They were talking to each other without making any mistake, without nervousness, without you can say hesitation. Oh my God!
Hmm.
And medieval mob, you can say there were more, you can say 100 people there were, and they were talking to each other, and just I got surprised.
This is
What is
happening nowadays, small kids, they are speaking in English. I think
uh,
with practice, we can also have a very good command and the comfortness in this English language. As sometimes it happens that we just fill ourselves, our mind, with the nervousness and hesitation, and we just hold ourselves back. This happens. That's really normal thing. As you said about degrees and the diplomas, nowadays it's just a paper certification. Okay,
it's
once you
paper.
don't know how to conduct yourself nicely and communicate effectively, meaning specifically in English, so it's of no use. And there are few chances that you are not going to being selected
You're
just because of
absolutely right.
this language. Yeah,
Yes, yes. And what about your earlier you mentioned about pronunciation? So what do you think about it?
it's really important. So many people, they run behind grabbing an accent, American accent and any. So to me, I don't really believe in that. To me, if you are pronouncing the words in an accurate way, so yes, this is it. So it plays a very, essential part to
Mm-hmm.
pronounce the word effectively, accurately. There should be no mistake. And if you are like pronouncing the words accurately, so the thing is, you will appear really neutral with your tongue, with your language, and your tone as well.
You're absolutely right. And I think, this is a good technique to remove or hide your like shyness or any type of things like neurosis. If you're not able to like make some good sentences, just try to do like this, like hand gesture. Yes, yes, you are absolutely like at that time when I went like this city, like this, maybe he can make you like he can maybe understand what he's trying to make me understand. Just trying to do like this. Mostly time when I like get stuck, I stuck. So that time I try to do like this type of technique because I know if I do like this, then people always maybe he will see my hand gesture or any body of gesture. So this is a good technique to uh, demonstrate or show him.
No, but it's a
And
nice technique, you know. You cannot speak only with your mouth, okay? You have to
yeah,
use, like, I think you hold your face, and meaning there should be a, hand gesture, everything.
yeah, and this it is really does it worth it because I have you can say I've done many times because I'm the one who has done a lot of things like this. And earlier when I started my journey, I was speak very fastly. I think you know everything about me. That time you were like
Yeah.
guiding me,
That time
Sarvesh.
you were not this much fluent.
Yeah, and that
I
time
think
that
six, seven
you
months
were
ago.
guiding. Maybe you can say 6 months ago.
Yeah, right, right. And that time you were little, filled with the fear and the hesitation. Now I don't
And
think that you are fearing.
You can say that time, just you can say lack of vocabulary or advanced, little bit advanced structure. I was not able to make like how to make, So
That
that time
time.
yes. But nowadays I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to read like this book. So maybe I'm gaining. You can say
Yes, yes, of course
I'm
you
enhancing
can.
my knowledge.
With practice and with the dedication and making so many efforts. And it is a, there's a saying as well that Rome was not built in a day, meaning anything you want to do in your life, you want to have a very good command and the fluency, everything. So definitely it will take time, it will take
Hmm.
your efforts. It solicit your efforts, your dedication. There should be your dedication, your timing, and your, continuity over there.
Yes, yes. And my last question is, what do you think about sacrifice? What is your
Sacrifice.
opinion? Yeah.
Okay, meaning you have chosen this word for me as I do so in my all of the videos. Okay, nice. When I listen this word sacrifice, so for the first and the foremost thing that comes up in my mind, the sacrifices that we, being a woman, make, and specifically a mother makes, and a father as well. We cannot deny this fact. Both of, meaning the parents, they make, so many sacrifices for their kids so that they can lead a very, a nice life, and they can achieve everything, be it any setbacks, any like a problem. They want their kids to live their life to the full. So
Hmm.
yeah, according to me, first thing this comes up in my mind. On the other hand, there are so many, our what we say, our soldiers, our
Yes.
soldiers. Like, yeah, when we, if I tell you, if I talk about 1857, there was a big, you know, I'm not getting that particular word. What we say? Let me say this in Hindi. Kranti. Yeah,
Uh,
revolution,
Revolution,
revolution. Yeah.
revolution. Yes.
So yeah. So this came up, this emerged that time, and when we just got this freedom in 1947. So how did we get that freedom? Because of so many, so many, I can say, people, and the soldiers and the leaders as well. They just sacrificed their life that time. They just left, and they did harder. to just get us that freedom, that liberation
Mm.
from the British rule. So many things we can say. Yeah, and talking about a spouse, specifically a lady. So she also, makes so many sacrifices, be it doing the home chores, everything. And once she is a working professional, so she has to go to the workplace and then coming from that workplace and then doing the home chores. It is also a form of sacrifices. On the other hand, talking about the another spouse, meaning the husband. So he's also, going out and doing the job and, making sacrifice. It's a kind of sacrifice because that kind of sacrifice he's making, because of that he's earning money, you know from the morning time, meaning from 7 to, let's say, 7 to 7 p.m. in the evening, he's logging for so many hours. So yes, it makes a big deal, for a gents, any, it could be any. So it is also a form of sacrifice because he's doing, why he's doing for his family members, so that they just live like,
Better
I
life.
can say, yeah,
Better.
prosperous life, prosperous life. Yeah, it should be filled with the prominence. So they just try to do their level best and they make so many sacrifices. So there are so many, I can say, scenarios we can take when it comes to just talk about any specific word. And by doing such things, it's a kind of practice, it's a kind of just making yourself, you know really, pressurized. And it's thought provoking things we are doing. We are just provoking our thoughts to think, churn, and say something. And this is how we can bring out some words as well, right?
You're absolutely right. And I think we can apply here, like if we are learning English language and we are able to speak like this, why? Because we done a lot of things earlier, we have sacrificed our like enjoyment. If I talk about rule, me in Wales, so I have sacrificed a lot of everything, like my native language, my native language is Hindi, so I don't speak, my native language. Just maybe you can say if I call my parents or my brother, then I talk to them in Hindi language. Otherwise, nowadays I'm not talking with anyone, even to my friend, like my neighbors. I don't, because I know it is very precious time for me to learn any language or any skill. And if I waste my time, then definitely I will regret early, maybe further. So that's why nowadays I'm just trying to enhance, you can say, indulge, like this. So just I'm trying to sacrifice, and I don't go outside to enjoy like people, mostly stranger or teenager, they go outside to like a tour for like enjoyment. But nowadays I'm not going anywhere due to my communication skill or English
Hmm.
language, because of, sorry, because of my communication skill. So, and I think we have, without sacrificing, you can't achieve your goal. If you want to go advanced level, like we are both learning both, and maybe you have improved, you have reached the advanced level, but not mine. So I have to do hard work, I have to sacrifice each and everything, like enjoyment. Like
Yeah,
sometimes people, they think that if I scroll maybe 10 minutes or 20 minutes, so what will happen? No, you are making
yeah,
yourself full, and this is not good thing. Just if you have 10 minutes, just utilize your time, watch good content in English language. And if you really want to go advanced level, so you have to watch native speaker or advanced level speaker. Then you will learn something from that video, from their skill, how they were
hmm,
talking to each other. Go and watch, then you are gonna learn. You have to sacrifice. So this is a good word. We to uh, so here, like mostly people, they give up due to their communication skill, or they don't speak
yeah,
as they want.
right,
So
right.
we have to sacrifice our moral.
Yeah, and to make such sacrifices, we should not be giving up. We should not relinquish here. Anything you have, like, you have made your mind that this I am to do anyhow. This I am to do anyhow. So there you should not be surrendering, right?
Right, right. Okay, so
Hmm.
just I was asking you again and again, one by one question. So if you have any questions, so please. Otherwise, we have time to talk.
Yeah. No, you asked so nice questions so far. And I think you like my way of that particular, choosing the word, picking the word, and then explaining something. This is why you said and you asked me to do so. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would say that's really nice way to, explore and introspect yourself. Like what more you can think, you can provoke your thoughts, and then you can speak the things. So I think this is a nice way, in my opinion.
mm.
And you chose this, so I'm really like when I heard that, so that time I just picked up. Okay, why you are doing so? But I really I can say I'm really glad, really elated when you chose this word for me. Thank you. Okay,
Oh
let's
my.
call it a day, Sarvesh. Actually, the time is running out. Okay, and it was really nice engaging conversation with you. Thank you.
Either me. I enjoyed a lot, and we
Yeah,
had a
yeah,
nice
likewise.
time. We
Yeah.
had nice
Okay
time.
then.
Have a
Okay,
nice
bye
day.
bye. Yeah,
Bye.
thank you. Bye bye.